Okay, so I started working and didn't even turn the camera on. It's all good. Welcome back. So this video, we're going to be doing a couple things. One thing is we are going to be working on this. We'll get that later in the video. We got to do some work to this. But right now, what we're going to be doing is I am moving. So I have some big equipment coming in that I am about to order. I'm going to order it in a couple days, and it's some big equipment, and I need room for that. We're still working on the back garage. We're running into a little bit of an issue, but it's still going to happen. But in the meantime, I can't pass up the deal, so I'm going to go ahead and buy this. That'll come in another video. So we need to make some room, which means like basically the remote control cars and this table, all this needs to go. So what I'm going to try to do is is just basically the heaters, gas tanks, table, make them disappear and go somewhere. The Corvette saw blades right there, I'm going to get those cleaned, get them all dust, any bugs that, little spiders that could be crawling on them, get those and put them in the house with all the other wheels that I have lined throughout my house. So those can come out, and then I'm going to try to get both remote control car towers slid down. So that would give me all the room from here to about the front of the truck. That's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, I got too much junk. Some of this stuff, I think I just need to really get rid of some of this stuff. There's a few things in here I need to go ahead and get rid of that I know I'm not going to be using ever again. So it's time to go ahead, clean and minimize the garage. This is going to take quite a few hours, so I'm not going to bore you with it. I'm going to show you the end product of what it looks like and where it's cleaned and how it's done. So I guess probably we'll pick this back up tomorrow, which will show the end product of what it looks like. And then we're going to go ahead and bust into the Blazer. So I'll show you the end product. So catch you in YouTube world a second. So see you in a second. Okay, so it is the next day. I've got, which actually this looks really freaking weird, just like come out into the garage and see this. So what I did is everything's moved. So got rid of a few things that I had over here that I haven't used in years. They've just been collecting space, collecting dust. So I got rid of a few things down there, which allowed the shelves to slide down. I took the top one off because this other one was that same. So all the remote control cars have a spot. Yes, it's still tight, but there's still plenty of room. So I have all the room in the world right here, right now. Now, my biggest thing is will it fit? Yeah, I'm just joking. Seriously, that's a lot of room right there. Not worried about the motor. But what I've got coming in, it's going to take up a lot of that room. All right, so as you can see, we are now going to get into the Blazer, which I said that. So went ahead, took the bumper off. What we're going to try to do right now is I'm going to try to get, some piping laid through here. So what we're going to do, this floor is cold, is this has to get cut to go through right there. So 3-inch hole saw, that'll give me some wiggle room because these pipes are not 3 inches. I think they're 2.5. So needless to say, we're going to put holes here on both sides. Now this is only single wall, so it's going to go fast. Now I have to basically, that'll be about there. And and then we have to figure out the right placement. So some of this is just kind of going to be guessing and hope it works out. So what I'm doing is we're going to line this up here. Set the camera back so it's not in my way. Can't even freaking work that thing. All right. Like I said, not the easiest thing. I mean, I guess, let's see here. So that's roughly around the top, right there. And yeah, I'm just kind of drawing a circle around it just to kind of give me a rough idea of where I want the hole. So then basically, we can put it like that. All right, now, let's hope this works. Of course, the drill bit in there isn't long enough, and that part is recessed. Okay, so what I did is I just switched drill bits out. I went into my stuff and got the same diameter drill bit, just longer, because the one that's in there was only like, you know, barely long enough. So I got one that's longer. That way it'll give me what I needed. Now it's just sit here and drill this hole. It's gonna be a while. Okay, so nothing ever goes as planned. So buying a hole saw was, in a way, kind of pointless. Put a hole there, I wound up just putting a big square on both sides. But it fits, so I've got this coupler on. I know, don't have the clamps on yet. But it goes in, gives me, I mean, like, I can get my hands completely around that thing. All right. So now, let's see here. I know this is gonna be hard to film by myself. So we get the next coupler on right here. Then some of this is going to have to be slightly modified. Like, I think this one might have to get shortened. No. All right, so then this coupler right here can go right there. Holy crap, this actually is working. So I almost got this side done. So that would be the cold side. Comes out of the intercooler, needs a little bit of adjusting. Around, snakes up into there. That's the cold side. basically hot side, cold side, because you know, hot side is on the side with the turbo. All right, let me go ahead and get this on, because this is going to take a couple minutes of adjusting, fiddling. And this isn't the actual right size. I'm thinking about ordering a new one of these, because this is 2.5. This is 2 3/4. Let's see if we can get it to fit anyways. That was a lot harder job than I thought. Well, this whole thing's been a lot harder job than I thought. So I knew that there was an issue right here, which I knew this from the get-go. So I don't have a J-pipe delete yet, so we're still running the stock J-pipe, blow-off valve, all that kind of stuff. This is right here is 3-inch. This right here is 2.5. So I need to order, which I've seen them, eBay, all that kind of stuff, Amazon, a 3-inch to 2.5 reducer for right there. Perfect. Air filter, go on there. Snakes down, goes in, snakes in, around, and up. I'm thinking about cutting this a little shorter. It all still lines up perfect, but it is at a little bit of an angle. So I'm thinking about taking about 1 inch off of this, and that'll slide it in. But for the most part, the piping is done. I just need to get all the clamps on, clamp it all down, and it's basically the piping is done. In order, one piece. And my intercooler piping is done. Whew, man, that's exciting. Like I said, this took me well over an hour just between cutting and plumbing all this stuff. All right, so what I'm gonna do is off camera is I'm gonna tear it all apart, because like where I cut these holes, it's bare metal in there, so I have to paint all of that. But basically, I'll show you in the next video the finished product. Because, I mean, as you can see through the windows, it's pitch dark, it's late, and I'm getting tired. But, big progress. So, one thing I do know is, like I put these cuts, these recesses right here in the bumper bracket for the intercooler. Well, the same thing. This has got to get cut and all that right here for the piping. So we got to do a little bit more modification to the bumper, but for the most part, that's done. Then I need to get a grill and see if I can get a grill, because that's the one thing is I might have to trim the grill a little bit to get this to fit behind the grill. But I'm not complaining. This looks good. So paint it, clamp it, and we're done. Yeah. Need an air filter for on that side. Clamp all that. Well, that thing's loose too. But I mean, come on, basically we're done. That's a major milestone right there. All right. Like I said, I'm getting tired, but hey, another milestone. Like I said, we are getting back into all of these projects. It is getting cold out, so might as well stay in the garage. Even though today was kind of warm. Yeah, whatever. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Catch you in the next video.